Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Joseph Kizis, Jr. He is the CEO for Homestake Resources. How are you today, Joseph?
I'm well. How are you?
I am very excited about having this opportunity to ask you some very critical questions because I'm getting some very unusual and intriguing emails with regards to Homestake Resources. There seems to be a lot of perception out there that you might be one of the most undervalued gold and silver plays currently in North America. So let's just start there. Why am I receiving these emails and why are people concluding this? And thank you.
Well, we'd have to agree with that. This is a very good entry point for people that are interested in joining the company. Our exploration success has been quite good, and compared to many of the juniors around us, I believe we are very much undervalued.
I think I was looking at your management and your track record, and I noticed in particular that your rate of growth is incredibly impressive. So maybe the reason you're undervalued is because you guys have been so busy acquiring new projects. So tell me more about this.
Sure. We've really focused on a particular portion of a very great district, and we've developed some exploration techniques and an exploration model that's been very successful. So we have discovered 3 deposits on our main project at this point, and we feel like we're probably on the edge of our 4th deposit, perhaps a drill hole or 2 away.
All right, let's go to these exploration techniques. And everybody knows I'm not a geologist, so I'm not going to pretend. But you were speaking with a friend of mine, Ellis Martin, about these techniques. And it sounds like you might have something that's quite competitive. Is it competitive, or is this something everybody knows how to do?
I would not say that everyone follows. I mean, there's nothing magical about what we do. It's basically understanding the chemistry of an ore system as it passes and develops an ore deposit. These particular type of deposits are somewhat unique in that they have very, very high-grade portions of different metals. So at the top, for example, very, very high silver, bonanza-grade silver in places. And as you go deeper, more gold-rich, and then as you go deeper still, more copper-rich. So part of it is just recognizing the simple chemistry of the fluids.
All right. Now, for everybody out there in InvestorIntel, you want to know more about these projects. Tell us, you've got 3, right? And you're looking at acquiring a 4th?
Well, these are deposits within one of the projects. So our Homestake Ridge project has 4 deposits on it, right, or 3 deposits on it right now. We think perhaps the 4th is there. We have a larger project that surrounds that, and that's the Kitsault project, and that's a huge portion of the district. So there are a number of targets that we've developed on that as well. And so those are, there's a lot of upside to the company as far as adding additional ounces of gold and silver, as well as certain base metals.
All right, so talk numbers to me. What do we have right now, and why should I, as an investor and potential shareholder, be interested in getting some HSR today? Tell me a little bit more about this.
Sure. Our gold resource right now in the inferred category is just under 1 million ounces, and there's a little over 150,000 ounces of indicated resource. It's very good grade. Silver is about 20 million ounces of silver that are in the inferred category, and indicated is another 100,000, something like that. So it's growing fairly quickly. We have additional deposits that we feel like we can add mineralization to, as well as adding to the existing resources where they still haven't been drilled out.
Okay, I still feel like I'm interviewing an incredibly humble and understated CEO. Now, your location in comparison with the value of your peers is quite significant, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. So tell us a little bit more about your peers, if you don't mind. I'm going to try and make you brag a little bit about what you have.
Okay. Well, I mean, in part, we're in a very, very rich jurisdiction, and these are Jurassic Age deposits. There are a number of spectacular deposits. The Eskay Creek deposit is one of the richest deposits in the world, silver, gold, as well as lead and zinc. Very good numbers coming out of a similar deposit there. That's the old Premier mine. Brucejack is a discovery that's been in the news recently. It's a huge, huge, very high-grade deposit. So, these are the type of deposits that we feel could exist on our property, and we think we've got our feet into some significant mineralization right now that's very, very similar geologically. So there's lots of room to grow.
Right, so in other words, if I did a story on the market caps of the companies surrounding you, people would be intrigued by you. Would that be correct?
Yes, I think so. That's right.
Excellent. Okay, so what should we expect this next 6 months as shareholders of Homestake Resources? What are you planning on achieving for your overall shareholder value?
Well, right now, of course, we just received the property back from Agnico, so we're looking at the details of the work that they've done over the last 2.5 years. And we have a program that we're going to be developing for 2015. In addition, we have a number of targets that are drill ready that we've been showing to other potential joint venture partners, because we have such a huge property position there. It's really a lot for a small company to pursue by themselves. So we're looking at a number of different options at this point, and entertaining a number of different potential partners.
So Joseph, thank you so much for speaking with me today. It's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure.